What's up, anybody who's watching this now or later? We'll give it a minute to get going. We never do record attendance on Friday, so I'm not expecting to see most of you live. Probably, but just wanted to check in with you guys. Chat for a little bit, perhaps. So, hope everybody's weekend is off to a good start. Hey, Van, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day, my friend. Wow, we're showing more likes than viewers. Hey, Paula. Hello, hello. Thank you, Van. Hey, Miss A and Eric. Hello. Good to see you guys. Hope everybody's having an awesome Friday, unless it's already Saturday where you are. Anyone who's here, hey, Dustin. And hi, Paula. Anything new? Not too much over here. I'm going to go over a couple things with you in a little bit. I seem to have some kind of... I wasn't feeling great today anyway, which is why we aren't out right now, and I apologize for that, and we'll talk more about that here in a minute. It's probably going to be better to do it tomorrow anyway. I haven't been feeling great today, but I also seem to have some kind of toothache / ear infection occurring at the moment, and that's been, I don't know, I'm over it, but I'm gonna probably take some Advil or something before I go to bed, and hopefully I'll be better by tomorrow. But it was really cool this morning, like temperature wise, and if it's like that tomorrow and I'm feeling up to it, we might go take a ride on something. I need to get the bikes charged. I need to get the black bike charged. That's probably the one to take out for a while because it doesn't need anything. And no van yet, Dustin. I couldn't put a deal together on the one that I was looking at under the circumstances. The stars just didn't quite align. I was pretty close, but wasn't gonna quite be able to get there. So it doesn't really need to happen now anyway. I don't really need it for, I don't know, a month or two at least, but I've been logging into DoorDash and Uber Eats, and most of the orders that I've been getting that I would consider taking based on the payouts are like grocery and shop and pay and, like bigger, pizza and stuff, things that I can't carry on the scooter very well, and probably could in a van, so I don't know. And Lindsay, hello. Thank you, Miss A. I'm not doing bad. Who doesn't? Cats are fantastic. In a perfect world, I'd probably have a couple hundred cats. Well, I don't know, maybe not that many. You can only pet so many cats at once. Yeah, I'd like to at least see that many cats in one area at one time. That'd be fun, I think. So yeah, anyway, it's good to see everyone tonight, and thanks for being here. Thanks for hitting the like button. We're just getting rolling here. We're off to a good start, and I appreciate that. So, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Miss A. You're free to believe, of course, anything that you want to believe. We just don't talk about certain things here in this chat. You can talk about cats all you want. But yeah, thank you. Moderators moderating, Miss A. On point. And no disrespect to anyone. Not trying to disrespect anyone's opinions or comments. It's just, again, certain things we don't discuss here. So, I needed to sit here. Hold on a second. Yeah. And it's okay to refer to God and Jesus and things every once in a while. See, there they go. Now, when you start doing that, now we know you're just trolling. If you come in here and just start, saying, oh, you're fucked and you're going to hell. Sorry, pardon my French. Now I know you're just a troll. So thank you, Miss A. And again, you're free to believe whatever you'd like to believe. Just don't come in here and think you can hit it hard like that. It's not going to go. And hello, Robin James. So yeah, thanks again, Miss A. And yeah, we were off to a good start. We still are. And it's good to see everyone. Hope everybody's Friday is going well, or whatever day it is where you are. It could be Saturday for some of you, I guess, by now. I know we often get some views from, is it Australia? Hey, Vegas won. Let me try it. Let me see. I'll give it a whirl. I think... Alright, I think it might have worked. Vegas won. It was took me like 3 times, but I think it did it. I don't know. I'm going to try to add more of you as time goes on. There's still, I have Uber Eats running in the background, and most of the time when that's happening, it won't let me add anything. It won't even let me click on comments. And what is that if you're referring to the laser patterns on the wall? It's actually linked down below. This is one of our favorite items here on this channel, if that's what you're referring to. It's just a little rechargeable, battery-powered, remote-controlled. Oh, good. I'm glad. I don't know, we'll see if we can add maybe 1 or 2 more, depending on how the chat goes tonight. Yeah. Endless. It's I posted it down below, a link to this light. Actually, I think it's still on sale. There's a coupon which would have made it like $24 or something for the this one, the rechargeable battery one. All right, yeah, it should be in the description. And normally this thing is like $37. So a couple of times lately it's been a pretty good deal, and some of you guys have been getting up on this deal, but we're getting tons of use out of this thing, and it's running off of its own battery right now. And everybody loves the light, it seems, and somebody always asks about it, so I'm just going to try to keep posting the link from now on. It's a pretty awesome light for what you pay, honestly. I mean, and the battery lasts a while. It's running off of battery power right now, this one. And we've had at least 100 hours worth of entertainment out of this thing so far, and it's still great. So, yeah, I know a lot of you have. I can't say for sure. I've never run it out, like, on a full charge. Hours. It's on maybe a half charge now, and it's been running for at least half an hour already. I started it a long time before the stream, and it's still going like full power, it seems like. So it's pretty decent. It doesn't use a ton of power, so I mean the battery seems to last a while. Yeah, I guess I usually just let it run in this mode right here, but it does have a remote and you can do different things with it. Um, uh, I'm just hitting different. Some of them aren't working. There it goes. Yeah, I'll just keep it in red for a while. Red is more chill for a Friday chillin' sesh, I think. But yeah, you can kind of make it do whatever you want it to do. It is. I mean, it's it's a really cool thing. And if you want one, I think it's still on sale, or they have a coupon for it. Check out the link down below. But I mean, I'd call this money well spent for sure, because we've had tons of use out of this thing, and it's still great. I'm gonna get the laptop screen out of here. Thanks 383 people so far for watching part 2 of the bike ride, the Wednesday night bike ride. I didn't know how I was going to do as a posted video, but so far so good. 3 new subscribers, 52.6 hours of watch time. Ah, thank you, Miss A. Yeah, I mean, this would be a great item to review. And everybody, I swear, everybody who comes into my stream who sees this thing says, wow, that's cool, or I love sitting there and staring at it. And this is something that I think a lot of people didn't realize that they need until they see something about it. Ah, thank you. And I'll have to check out yours as well. I'd love to see you do a review of this light. I've said plenty of good things about this light. I think everybody knows how I feel about this light, but I'd like to see somebody else's opinion of it. Or take in review form or video. I don't know. My brain has not worked at all today. It's been like that a lot lately. I haven't been having coffee, or as much coffee, and that's never good. And I've been sleeping weird, and my neck feels weird right now. It's kind of because of the ear and tooth thing, I think, but I don't know. I'm a mess today, guys. I hope you guys are having an excellent day, and your weekend is off to a good start. It was nice and cool this morning. I went out and got groceries on the scooter, the electric scooter Highboy S2R Plus, and it was almost chilly. I'm in a thin t-shirt and shorts, and it was like 77 or something, which is the coolest it's been around here in months. And when you're going 19 miles an hour on a scooter at 5:41 in the morning, and the sun, there's just like barely sunlight starting to peek up. It was you know, it felt really good, and it hasn't felt like that around here in a long time. And if it feels at all that good tomorrow, I don't think it's going to, because there's some moisture rolling in. Yeah, fall is near. I say it's not going to feel like it around here for a while. And thanks for spreading the love around, guys, like we do. Paula, I see you there. But yeah, Miss A, good point. And we're gonna have some fun e-bike rides, in particular when the better weather arrives. It's just been so hot. You have a good night too, Endless. Thanks for hanging out. I'll check you out sometime after this stream, and I'd love to see you try out one of these lights and see what you think about it. Yeah, thanks to everybody who's been able to make it in tonight and spend a little time. So, I always feel, I don't know what it is, we always have such a good chat going here. Good vibe in the chat. And I always, selfishly, I always feel a lot better after getting to spend a little time with you guys. But I hope you guys enjoy sitting here and staring at laser patterns with me. Oh, we talk about things in general. Hey, baby love. I'm glad you're here. It's wonderful to see you as always. And, feel free to lurk. I do it to you, no offense. I try to have some streams, when I know other people are live, I'm still not getting notifications a lot of the time. When I know people are live, I'll usually try to at least have a stream running while I'm doing something else or something, so yeah. But in any case, it's great to see everyone, and thanks for being here. Hey, Melissa's Journey's here. Hello, hello. Hope everybody's Friday, or I guess Saturday morning, or whatever time perhaps, depending on where. Usually we don't get as many international viewers unless we're walking around on Fremont Street or something. But whatever time it is, wherever you are, if you're lurking somewhere in Australia or something, then happy Saturday. And everybody else, hope your Friday's going well. I really like the red, kinda. It looks better, like, in person. The phone camera doesn't really do it justice. But when I'm looking at it with just, yeah, it's way different. I don't know. Those of you that have this laser know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it just occurred to me a little while ago too. Baby love. It didn't seem like last night when I was streaming, it didn't seem like it was Thursday. I don't know. Everything, like, this whole week, and I know for some of you especially, has just felt kind of out of whack, I think. I don't know. That seems to be the vibe I'm getting in general, but it's the weekend now. Pretty much, I guess, depending on wherever you are. But yeah, it really kind of doesn't. So, it did go by so fast. Where is this time going lately? I'm not even that busy lately myself. I've been trying to take it easy as much as is possible, and working more efficiently whenever I need to. And still, like, the time is just flying by. But I'm fine with getting to better weather, so we can go out and do better, more fun stuff. like mountaineering. If you were here last night, yeah, was it last night? I don't know, days are running together. Um, there's a tent in the wish list. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's the one I want to use for, bike camping and the long trips and stuff, but it says in the title and the description that you can use the tent for mountaineering. And I'm still not, there's got to be more to it than we discussed last night. Mountaineering. I don't know exactly what that is, but it sounds awesome. And I'm hoping we get to spend some time doing some mountaineering when the weather gets a little better. I didn't get all the info. I've had like some general information about mountaineering, baby love. Oh, thank you, Miss A, for posting the list. That's very kind of you. Let me know what you think about the tent anyway. You think it would be good for mountaineering? Anyone? I'd love your thoughts on it. And I think this one's big enough that I could put the bike inside of the tent and still sleep in there. So, the hills have eyes people don't come and steal my bike in the middle of the night. So yeah, hey Amy, what's going on? Hello, great to see you. You just took your, my computer screen went off. Hold on. You took your e-bike for a ride to the store for the first time in weeks. Yeah, it's been feeling better at night and in the morning, hasn't it? Especially this morning. We were talking about that just a little while ago. I was almost cold this morning. I went out at like 5:40 something on the scooter, and it was brisk. It felt like really nice. I mean, it's still getting hot during the day. Summer's far from over, but it's been a lot better the last few days, and I'm certainly not going to complain about that. Yeah, no, for real, baby love. Around here, when you get out to the BLM land, I want to do a solo e-bike camp out there. But there's crazies out there in those hills, and you got to watch out. So, but it's like something I want to do anyway, though. But there's mobile meth labs, and I shouldn't be talking about stuff like that in a live stream, I guess. But I hope YouTube doesn't. The YouTube gods don't strike me down for that. Yeah, no, I know it's gonna be. We're still, yeah, I saw 109 here for downtown in the 7-day forecast. So I know parts of the valley would be over 110 again, for sure. There's still plenty of summer left. So, but we should, as early as September, or like usually in like a week or two, a couple of weeks into September at least, it can start to get like noticeably better. It doesn't always. It probably won't in a year like this when we've been setting records, heat records all summer. But you never know. It would be awesome if we could, cool off early. But it'd be nice to have a mild winter, I think, this year, too. Since we had a hot summer, I think we should get some pretty awesome weather in the wintertime as a reward for putting up with all the 120 degree crap that we had. Well, there's only one day of that this year, but still, that's too many. That's too hot. So, yeah, we should get a good winter now, I think. Oh, yeah, you cannot beat that Southern California weather, though, baby love. That's for real. Most of the time. I mean, it does get hot there. I remember 110 degree days in Burbank. We'd get them here and there when I was young, and it's like, wow, that's, I don't know. But yeah, then you also get like 82 degrees with a nice light breeze in the middle of July sometimes. I used to go to Long Beach a lot. I used to take the Catalina boat out of there a lot. but hang out generally in Long Beach. Some, anyway. I shouldn't say a lot. But that's cool, Vegas one. Oh, Studio City? Yeah, that's just a hop, skip, and a jump from Toluca Lake, which is where I was born and raised. Yeah, it can, though. The valley, any parts of the San Fernando Valley, even the hilly areas and stuff, um, can get really hot. Yeah, I don't know. You can get really super awesome weather in Southern California, definitely, but I don't know. It's always, I'd rather be there in the summertime, truth be told. But, it costs a lot more to live there, and it's not Vegas, and I've spent half of my life in California already anyway. Uh, yeah, Catalina is the junk. Baby love, I love it. I've been going to Catalina most of my life, I guess, and it's always been a special place for me. And my brother, when he had his boat, his sailboat, he used to go there all the time. I was going to go with him one time, and I don't know what happened, why it didn't work out. But yeah, I don't know, that's a fun place, and I don't know. We might have to go there in the not too terribly distant future here together. Wow, 89 now? That's pretty good. Thanks to everybody who's here, popping in on a Friday night. We usually get a lot less views on a Friday. Because, a lot of people are doing their Friday thing. That's cool, especially around here. I'm just not feeling well today, guys. I was gonna go out and take you somewhere tonight, but I'm just not up to it. Tomorrow it'll probably be better for it anyway. So we'll see. Hey, Isle Hikes. Hello, hello. Great to see you. It's always great to see everybody who can make it in, even if only for a minute or two, just to say hello or whatever. It's always much appreciated. And Irving, hello Irving. I didn't mean to miss you. The comments were jumping around. Yeah, anybody have any weekend plans to share? Anything cool happening? Uh-oh. Anything cool happening this weekend? Hope I'm not missing anybody here, trying not to fall behind. And it's great to see everyone, as always. There's just like weird pressure in my head today. It's like an ear infection and a tooth thing, and my neck kind of hurts a little bit. Feel like some sinus thing is going on too. I don't know. That's kind of not the way I was hoping to feel on a Friday night. But I hope you guys are doing well, and hope everybody's going to have an awesome weekend. I might try to go out early in the morning, maybe get some breakfast. I think we still got a little something left on that McDonald's card. I did rather enjoy going to the Stratosphere and eating at McDonald's the other day. I could always ride a scooter again to that one, or walk to the one at the D, I guess. We'll have to see. That sounds good. Mile hikes. I had movies playing in the background here a little while ago. Yeah. No, that is what the cool people are doing on Friday nights lately. Though, dealing with pet hair. I used to do it too. I don't now. I don't have a pet to clean up all the hair after, but yeah, that was the cool thing to do, or still is, but I don't get to do it anymore. I'm waiting for I love dogs, and I might, I've had dogs and would certainly consider having another dog. But truth be told, I'm kind of hoping that the cat distribution system chooses me again at some point, the way it did previously with Derek. Well, that's good, Paula. I'm glad to hear that, though. That's an exciting thing to do, or have done on the weekend, or yeah, that's cool. Doing some home improvements and stuff. That's always good. That's a good weekend activity or thing to have done, depending on the circumstances. So I'm glad to hear about that. That's cool. And vacuuming dog hair is a necessary and fun thing to do. So that's good. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Anyway, that's good. So it sounds like everybody's, or some of you anyway, have some good things planned. I needed to just sit and stop and stare at this for a while. I got all ready. I was trying to push myself to go out. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do tonight. We might do it tomorrow, depending on what the weather's like. If it's not, I said some moisture might be rolling in, some humidity, higher dew points, and stuff. I don't know. If it doesn't feel too bad out tomorrow night, we might do it then, but I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. It's something we've done once or twice. And it would be just as good, if not better, tomorrow. So anyway. Oh, you know what? I'm kind of sluggish today now, too. I needed to just sit here and stare at a laser wall. Well, looking at cars is good. Depending on the circumstances, I suppose. I'm probably gonna watch. There's good movies on. There's like Uncle Buck and The Great Outdoors planned like one after another, on IFC. Right now, I was watching that earlier. I'll probably watch whatever's on, like after the stream, and then go to sleep. See how I feel in the morning. I gotta get out and do a couple of things in the morning. I gotta get a couple more things at the store, and I gotta do something else too while I'm out. We might go live for a minute or two, like kind of towards the end of my morning outing, I guess. Oh, well, so I hope it works out. Baby love, I hope you don't have to go to the hospital. I hope everything's okay. Are you okay? Do you need anything? Yeah, baby love, are you okay? Are you okay right now? Do you need anything? Let's see. Oh no. Have you been propping them up or anything? Have you tried elevating them, or I don't know. I'm not a doctor, obviously. I'm not trying to give you medical advice, but I don't know. Is there anything that you can do to maybe get the swelling down a little, or? Oh, okay. Well, I hope it works. And, I don't know what I could do, but let me know if there's anything that I can do. Yeah, that's good too. Nothing wrong with drinking plenty of water. So, well, hang in there. Keep an eye on it. I mean, I hope you don't have to go to the hospital, but please do if you have to. Sorry, guys. I'm switching hands here. My hand was cramping up. But yeah, please keep an eye on it and take care of yourself, and let me know if there's anything I can do. Well, baby love, I hope it gets better quickly. I hope you can have some fun or enjoyment this weekend. But please do take care of yourself. I don't know. And baby love, I'm praying for you. I don't know what else to do, but just take care of yourself. And hey, Big Boys PEV, hello and welcome. Good to see you. If you just joined us, we're a little worried about baby love, hoping everything's okay. But, let us know, or let me know, whatever, if there's anything I can do to help. Let me know. And, but just, take care of yourself as best you can. But yeah, good to see you, Big Boys PV, and glad you can make it. I bet you're enjoying your new toys. Um, did you see Big Boys PV? Did you see they came out? Highboy came out with a new e-bike today. I think they're trying to go after Hachi, actually, with this bike that they came out. I don't know if they came out with it today, but it's new. It's like I hadn't seen it before. And it's similar looking to, yeah, it's similar looking to a Hachi bike. It looks all right. It's a little more expensive and a little lower on spec, though, it seems like. But they're just debuting this bike. All in all, it looks like a good bike. And if they ever sent me one to try, I'd certainly be willing to give it an honest and fair review. But from what I can see of it, it's got, a little less battery, maybe a little more power than a Hachi e-bike, 1,000 watts versus 750, but a little less battery. It's a little bit heavier. I don't know. I'd like to see how it compares to a Hachi bike, but for now it looks like it's a little bit more expensive and not necessarily better featured. But it looks good. It looks like, Highboy is really taking a stab at, like the whole bike and scooter market now. So again, Highboy, if you're watching, I've put tons of miles on 3 of your scooters so far. It'd sure be great to try out some of your other stuff. Oh, it's 1,000 watt peak, and it said it showed me it was 18 amp hours when I looked at it, or it sent me a thing. So if it's got 26 amp hours, that's not bad. So it is a 750 watt with 1,000 peak. I'm pretty sure that's what the Hachis do too, because it feels like a lot more than 750 watts. Those bikes, the Hachi bikes, pull hard. But I don't know, the new Highboy, it looks cool. It's a step through. I'd like to try it out at least. Ride one anyway. But I'm still loving these Hachi bikes, and I might even try and take one out. Depending on if it's cool and not humid in the morning. It's supposed to be decent temperatures in the morning, but it could be too humid. If it's not and I'm feeling good, I might try and drag one of these bikes down the stairs. We'll see. So yeah, I didn't look at it too hard today, Big Boys PV. I just kind of glanced, but I saw that they had a new bike. And it looks like, yeah, they're trying to cover all the bases now over there. I still want to try out that little bike that you got, though, Big Boys PV, the C1. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I can try somebody's at some point. Yeah, no, that's still a pretty good battery. The Hachi Leopard Pro, however, is currently $12.99 before my discount, and that has a 20 amp hour battery. So you can actually buy, what is it? What's the Highboy's $13.99 right now? You can buy the Hachi equivalent with a bigger battery for $11.99 right now. And there is a step-through version of the Leopard Pro, which is very similar to this Highboy bike. But, it looks good. It looks like they, made a real effort, put forth a real effort at making a real, 26-inch tire bike, fat tire bike that's, more usable for everybody than what is it, the P6, which I think is a cool bike. That's good for just going out and riding hard, I think. And I was hoping they were going to send me one of those, but I don't know. I'd love to give it a try sometime, but we'll see. I have a couple of very good e-bikes sitting behind me, and I don't get to spend enough time riding those yet. But the weather is inevitably going to get better as time ticks along. Here it ticks away. We're already in, what's it, the 16th? Yeah, we're halfway through August, more than halfway through August now. So better riding weather is right around the corner. Man, my ear, the left ear and jaw really hurt. I'm kind of getting worried it's getting a lot worse. It's been bothering me all day. Oh. Yeah, $2,000 seems a little high. That's a little more than I'd like to pay for a bike. And I like to ride the scooters too, but I'm really starting to love riding these e-bikes. Much more than I thought I would. So depending on what I'm doing, I would actually, I think, now prefer using e-bikes for a lot of things, and then scooters are still better for other things. Lots of other things. Yeah, I thought they told me, I thought they told me this new Highboy bike is $13.99, if I'm not mistaken. And that's probably like the very high end, I think, of what it's worth. Realistically, looking at the bike and the specs, I'd say should be around, maybe $12.99 would have been a good starting point. And I think, $11.99 would be like a really fair price for that bike. But we'll see what they end up doing with it. It looks good. Looks like they really thought it out very well. My outer ear hurts kind of too, and that doesn't usually happen. I'm a mess this week, guys. Trying not to be. Hoping baby love is okay and doesn't need any sort of medical attention. Oh, it looks like 386 of I'm gonna refresh this. I got the stats page up for the part 2 of the bike ride. Hold on a second here. Yeah, well, yeah, do whatever you got to do for to prevent it from getting any worse. Take any necessary precautions, and I'm not sure what I can do to help, but let me know if I can. But let's see. So yeah, getting back to the part 2 of the ride. Yeah, the hospital is a horrible. Well, I mean, it's a life-saving good place, but nobody wants to have to go there. But thank goodness for the hospital. But it's better to not go. So, fingers crossed, praying for the best possible outcome. So, man, we've had it on the red now for a while. Let's maybe try and find the remote. Maybe we'll do just green for a while, if I can find that one. No, that's not it. Hold on, I can't see this very well. I can't see it in the dark. Where is it? that's doing. Uh-oh. Ah. Ah. I've never seen it do that before. Oh, we better. Okay, yeah, I don't want anyone having a seizure or anything. I didn't know it strobed. Hold on, let's do that one more time. Wait. There it goes. Ah. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, baby love is not having the best day today, I guess. And wish there's more we could do for her. And I hope you get to feeling better soon. And the swelling goes away. That's scary. So please take it easy though. But if it gets any worse, baby love, or if you're really, seriously worried about it, please do go get checked out. Anyway, let's just hope that all of us, everyone, has the best possible happy, healthy weekend that we can have. That's what I'm hoping for. Let's see, I'm checking some other stats while you guys stare at laser patterns. Looks like we picked up a new sub during the, oh yeah, we did. I already said, we had confirmation earlier. That's my bad. I need to go back and check out the channel. No, Miss A has been here. Miss A was moderating hard earlier. Shout out again to Miss A for taking care of things. So yeah, Miss A was putting it down and posting links, and just doing what Miss A does. I feel kind of gurgly inside now. I ate like a turkey dinner thing. It doesn't seem to be sitting very well. It's like a frozen dinner, a Stouffer's, and I cooked it in the oven. It was the bigger one, and I was in the oven for longer than the recommended time. It seemed like it was cooked all the way through. It was hot anyway. It was good. I had to take a nap afterwards because it's like turkey and mashed potatoes and stuff. But yeah, now I feel kind of feel a little squishy inside. I don't know. I just haven't felt well today in general. But life goes on, as the saying goes. Or for the time being, let's hope that we all feel good this weekend. And again, baby love. Not sure what I could do to help you, but I'm always here if you need me. Yeah, thanks again, Miss A. But shout out to you, baby love, and everybody for everything that you always do. Nah, thank you, baby love. I should be alright. Just like I have a tooth on the bottom jaw on this side, like a wisdom tooth that's still in there, but it's like in there weird, so it'd take a lot to get it out. Um, and every so often it starts to do its thing, and then it feels like I have an ear infection too, and now my neck kind of hurts. And I wasn't feeling great anyway. Like I might have a cold or something. I don't know. My head has been kind of stuffy. Could just be allergies or something. I don't know. But it just hasn't. Just one of those things. But yeah, thank you, baby love, and I'm praying that the swelling goes down for you. You got us all pretty worried over here. So, shout out and thank you to everybody who was able to make it in tonight. Sorry, kind of like a little bit. Feeling that was the good like turkey thing though. That Stouffer's, it tasted good. It just isn't like. It doesn't seem to be sitting right. I don't know. My ears are popping. And, like my left ear hurts. My jaw hurts. I don't know. I'm a mess today. But what are you gonna do? Tomorrow's another day. Saturday's gonna be great. I can feel it. So I hope everybody has an awesome Saturday. I'm gonna try to have one too. We're gonna try and see what see what it's like in the morning. I can't remember what it said the weather is gonna be like. It's still coolish. It's nice and cool this morning. It said it was 77 when I went and rode the scooter to the store this morning. And compared to how hot it's been around here lately, that felt kind of chilly when I'm going 19 miles an hour on a scooter with a t-shirt and shorts on. Compared to how it's been around here, I mean, like, it was 120 degrees not that long ago. So, I don't know. There's still a lot of summer left, though. A lot of summer left. Oh, I wanted to mention, I heard from somebody earlier, a friend of ours, somebody who has a ranch, somebody who we've spent some time with on this channel before, is going to be visiting in September. I heard today. Plans have been made. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet. Someone we haven't seen or heard from a lot lately, but life happens. You gotta go to work, you gotta take care of things, you gotta do what you gotta do, and that doesn't always leave time for tuning into live streams, so I know how it goes. But yeah, we're likely gonna see said person in September, so just give you a little heads up there without saying who it is. So, no, if you do, baby love, no. I mean, maybe you can, hopefully you can come and join us. If and when time is spent together. So, but it's always great to get to hang out with you guys while you're here. So... Oh, he did? Good. Well, yeah, I hope we're all able to get together and do something. So yeah, it's always awesome though, like I was saying, when you guys are able to come through and spend a little time to get to see you when you're here. It's always a treat for me. I know Baby Love seems to enjoy it as well. Most recently for me, it was hanging out with Baby Love and Irving and Matt and Marnie. Matt Hugh and Marnie B. and Irving Johnson. And that was awesome. We got to have a nice haunted lunch at the El Cortez, which reminds me, we still, like, Baby Love, we're gonna have to go and do some ghost hunts, I think. Like, we should do a series, like, on both of our channels. I don't know. It's like, intertwine it somehow. And, like, the paranormal activity that occurs here in downtown Las Vegas. Oh, is that, I didn't know that. That's awesome, though. I'm glad that they're here anyway. Yeah, we should. Hey, Yogi, what's going on? Not making it out tonight, I'm afraid. I just haven't been feeling well all day. I was trying. I even got ready. I was like, screw it, I'm going to go out anyway. I'm just not feeling well. Um, but nevertheless, I hope everybody's having a good Friday. We're going to go out and do it tomorrow, I think. It might be a better night for it anyway, because Fridays have just been kind of ridiculous here lately. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's good to see you, Yogi, and anybody that was able to pop in tonight. Welcome to everybody who's new. We've had a handful, couple dozen, I guess, new subscribers, like during and since the bike ride. So, shout out and welcome to everybody who's new. And if you hadn't heard or if you missed it, this week we did the first part of the bike ride live, and then the second part, which was really short, did it in GoPro form and then posted it the next day. We're going to do it again that way this week, or this coming week. And so far it's been a success. 380 something views on that video so far, the part 2, and 3 new subscribers. And like we had talked about earlier, guys, some viewers are only going to find this channel through live streams, and others are only going to find it through videos. So if we do it in 2 parts, not only are we getting 2 entirely different perspectives and viewing angles and experiences overall, we're casting a wider net as far as viewers and subscribers too. So it seems to be a pretty good thing all around. I'm sorry it made you puke, Dustin. I try to keep, it's got the image stabilization on, and I know some of you prefer it in live stream form, and some are going to prefer it in posted video, GoPro video form. But, I don't know. We got an overwhelmingly good response for the GoPro footage. I kind of liked it myself. I enjoy getting to ride with both hands, so I'm going to continue for a little while anyway to try to do part 2 at least in GoPro form. But don't forget, part 1 is the longer part by a lot. There's like at least an hour's worth of riding, and then a few minutes at the spot, and then we always go live a few minutes early. So even the first part live streamed is going to be at least an hour and a half. So you're still going to get a lot of good, live stream portion of it. That was a weird noise outside. Oh, that's cool hanging out at the beach, though, Yogi. That's always good. Yeah, I don't know what that sound was all about. But, we are kind of in the hood, the crustier side of downtown. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I've lived in this place now for, I guess next week it'll be a year, but they already raised my rent. But yeah, we never set any attendance records on Friday, even if we're out. It seems like, there's always so much going on everywhere on a Friday night that seems like YouTube live streams just don't get the action that they do, or for me anyway, on other nights. I don't know. But yeah, going back to part two, 388 views so far, which according to, let me refresh it. Let's see, three new subscribers, 388 views, and 54.7 watch hours. So, I mean, we're not setting any records with that either, but it's still like it's been up for like 30 hours now, and that's still like slightly better than average for a posted video. Did I go food shopping? I did, yeah. 5-month-old puppy, that's awesome. And yeah, I did early this morning. I got a handful of things. I need to go back. I forgot a couple of things, and I don't know. I got a couple of things I gotta do in the morning tomorrow. And if it feels good outside, if the weather's even nearly as good tomorrow morning as it was this morning, it was really kind of nice out this morning. We might try to ride a bike a little bit, perhaps. Oh yeah, that's true, Yogi. I do that sometimes too. They do put a lot of good movies to watch on YouTube. Smells like toast. I don't have a toaster, and I'm not making toast. Hope I'm not having a stroke or anything. I don't think so. It's like somebody's making toast or something, and I can smell it for some reason. That's weird. There's a ghost, though, in here. I need to do a paranormal investigation of Casa de Sincloth because this place is haunted. The ghost, that fan that Big Boy's PEV bought me, the ghost doesn't like that fan. The ghost doesn't like the fan to the point that the ghost unplugged the fan twice in one night while it was charging. I need to, I guess, plug the fan in and run it one night and point a camera at it and see if we can catch the ghost unplugging the fan while it was charging. But, like, several times, this has happened a few times. Somebody who used to exist here, I guess, has, like, come home from work a couple of times. Of course, like, they don't exist in our reality anymore. But whatever kind of energy they might have left behind still goes through the patterns occasionally. And it's like, I grew up in a haunted house, so this is nothing new to me, but maybe so, baby love. That's a good point. Yeah. I mean, maybe the fan wasn't all the way charged up, though. I was trying to recharge the fan all the way, because that was after we had worn it down to basically nothing, almost running out of charge. And I kept plugging it in, and somebody, there's, I'm the only, like, flesh and blood inside of this space, yet somehow it's a USB-C cable too, in a new USB-C port on this. Like, this fan is new, so it wouldn't just pop out. It's a very snug fit, so it had to have been unplugged. So anyway, that's a topic and a subject for another time. We'll do a paranormal investigation. I need to get a bunch of crap out of the way. We need to, like, I don't know if I have any, like, good, what do you need these days for a good paranormal investigation anyway? Does anybody have any of that kind of stuff? Or do any of that kind of stuff? But yeah, I live in a crappy old downtown building in Las Vegas. So God only knows the kinds of things that have occurred in this building over the last few decades, and the kind of activity that could be throughout the rest of this building, perhaps. I don't know. Didn't we? I was still messing with the laser. I forgot. I was trying to find just the green. Does it even do just the green anymore? Or did it ever? Oh, there it is. Yeah. I knew it did just green. I just couldn't see in the dark what button to push. Yeah, exactly. We should do several of them, baby love. We should do a series. Uh, because there are a lot of crazy things have happened in this place over the years. And Las Vegas, a lot of people don't know, but Las Vegas is very haunted. A lot of people have reported a lot of things happening over the years, especially downtown. So yeah, we should probably work on that in the future. And they say that let's see, run the phones recorder and ask questions. That's a good idea, Ted. Maybe we'll do, I might get a separate recorder. You can get those little voice recorders for pretty cheap. Or I got another phone that I could use to record. So maybe we can live stream. Maybe we'll live stream a paranormal investigation from Casa de Sincloth at some point, guys. That's interesting to think about, Dustin. I'm not sure how it would affect it, really. I think what I'm experiencing here, like, generally, like, the person coming home from work, which is what it seems to be, that's like a residual energy. I don't think anything's going to have an effect on that. But something, I didn't wake up in the middle of the night twice and unplug the fan and then, have to plug it back in. I noticed that the light wasn't on, the charging lights weren't flashing. So I kept, getting out of bed and going and plugging it in again, and something kept unplugging it. So there you go, Brandon. That sounds like a winner. Yeah, well, you can almost hear sometimes here, baby love, you can almost hear the sound of the door opening and closing, but it's not. And then, like, an energy passes through. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, baby love. Yeah, we probably got all kinds around here, Dustin. Honestly. Yeah, no, for sure, baby love. And what else happened? My hairbrush, there's a very, like, small, like, sink area in my bathroom. This is a little tiny apartment, and I have a hairbrush on the edge that's very securely placed on the edge, and somebody's been knocking that off here and there. It's happened 3 times now, I guess. So, I don't know. But maybe we can capture something here. We need the voice recorder. That's a good call, Ted. Um, get some EVP recordings. Um, but then we need some. We need to position. I need to figure out how to put a bunch of cameras into one live stream, or where we can switch between them, or something. Maybe use like the GoPro and, well, I don't know. Maybe just that. I don't know what else we could tie in. But yeah, maybe we can capture something. We'll perhaps. I got to get a bunch of junk out of the way. I'm like, this is a tiny apartment, and my whole storage unit is in here, and 2 e-bikes and 3 scooters, and there isn't any room for anything. But once I get some junk out of the way, we'll try to capture some of this activity. We'll see if we can get the ghost to unplug the fan again. I wonder if it's the El Cortez ghost. It's like, hey, I'm here unplugging fans now, since there aren't any glasses to throw off of tables. That'd be something. But that's a weird thing to do. Like, I mean, it's very securely, a USB-C cable very securely in a USB-C port. Like, when you unplug it, it's almost like you have to be careful not to damage it. It's in there so snugly. Um, so yeah, I guess it was, baby love. That's not a very comforting thought, actually. I hope I didn't bring the El Cortez ghost home with me. Or one of them, anyway. I'm sure there's more than one at the El Cortez. But that's a weird thing to do, and it would take a certain amount of, strength and effort to unplug that USB-C charging cable from that fan. So that, to me, just doesn't make any sense at all, and maybe never will until perhaps we can catch it on video or get an EVP or something. Somebody in the spirit realm talking about it. So I don't know, but that could be a fun project for the future. Let me get some junk out of the way and rearranged. Well, I put some stuff on eBay again. The rest of my record collection, I'm going to put it up there. I didn't ever want to sell my record collection, and I'm never going to find some of these again, but I'm not using them anyway. I'm not DJing with vinyl anymore. You hardly see any of that anywhere. So it'd be better to let them go, and I can get that out of the way. And I think, because I'm going to be spending some time in a van in the future if I can ever put a van deal together. So I need to get rid of as much stuff as I can, like stuff that I don't need, and getting some clutter out of the way. And as I do that and can rearrange some things and make some room, then we can do a paranormal investigation at Casa de Sincloth. Yeah, I guess so. If it's strong enough to throw a glass, I guess it could unplug a fan. So it could be the same one, or it could be an entirely different one entirely. A whole new ghost that I didn't previously know about. It's not the one that comes home from work and goes into the kitchen area. This is something different. And there's no consistency in the one that comes from home from work and goes to the kitchen area, so I never know when to try and catch that. And I'm sure I don't always catch that. But again, this is like an old downtown Las Vegas building that I live in, where a lot of crazy things have probably happened over the years. So I'm not surprised at all that there are strange things occurring. Man, like my ear and jaw just feel weird, and it's getting worse. I'm probably gonna have to take some Advil, I guess. I don't know. I'll try to sleep it off. See how it feels in the morning. I hope I don't have an ear infection. I hope I don't have to get antibiotics or anything. No, it's not too far away, I guess, but no, it's got the same old-timey kind of vibe, like the old neon signs and stuff. There's Route 66. There are a lot of parts of Route 66, the old little roadside motels and stuff. So a lot of history here in downtown Las Vegas. A lot of weird things have happened here, and crazy and bad things. So I don't know. Who knows? If you had the time and the right equipment and everything, who knows what you could actually find here if you really worked at it as far as paranormal activity. Let's see. Still, I wonder. There's a lot of old mining towns and stuff in Nevada, like ones that we should visit at some point. Like when I have the van and we can go a little further than we would want to go normally on an e-bike, we could maybe go check out some of that. But could be camping in this tent right here, perhaps. We're doing some mountaineering. I wonder if any of the mountain spots are haunted. If you didn't know, this tent that I have in the wish list, like I'm sure this is the one. I've been watching this. It's not a new tent, but it's still up there, and a lot of people have bought it, and it's highly rated, and it's good for if you saw it at the bottom there, mountaineering. So yeah, don't forget there's probably going to be some mountaineering in the forecast, whatever that is entirely. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, Lake Mead is incredibly haunted. There have been a lot of tragic things that have happened at Lake Mead. A lot of bodies dumped in Lake Mead, and a lot of people drown. Unfortunately, a lot of people drown in Lake Mead, and that's said to be an incredibly haunted place. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Ted. It looks good. It's a little pricey, I think, for what it is. When you compare it to the Hachi bikes, it's like a couple $100 more for about the same thing, really. But it looks, it's a good attempt by Highboy, I think. What? Are you kidding? Big Boys PV? Are you serious? Are we gonna, well, anytime we do any mountaineering, then we're gonna have to say this episode of Mountaineering is brought to you by Big Boys PV. Did you really get the tent? That's a hell of a nice thing to do. You really didn't need to do that. I was expecting to be able to get that tent in another couple of weeks or so. But that's very kind of you. I appreciate that. So yeah, mountaineering is in our future now, guys. Wow. Thank you, Big Boys PV. Yeah, it's out of the unpurchased section of the list now. Wow. I mean, thank you, thank you. Well, we're pretty well set now. We can take short trips where I got to figure out a way to carry that extra battery for the Leopard Pro bike. It's so big and heavy. I just need to find a way to secure it safely. And we've got the tent, I've got the sleeping bag, I've got the sleeping pad, I've got a camping stove, I've got a table. I'm sitting in a camping chair right now. We're about good to go, I think. If we're going to be out for weeks or days, we need to get, like a solar panel and a power station. But for an overnighter with 2 batteries, on the e-bike, I think we're about ready to go, honestly. So that's awesome. Thank you, Big Boys PEV. That about completes the necessities for an overnighter on an e-bike. So thank you again, my friend. Looking forward really to having this tent. That's awesome, and thank you. We're gonna have to try some mountaineering, whatever that is. But this tent is good for, let me see, it's easy setup, and for family, outdoor, hiking, and mountaineering. So, yeah, buddy, mountaineering is in the forecast. We're going to have to figure out what that is entirely. But I'm looking forward to it. And thank you again, Big Boys PEV. That's a very unexpected surprise. So yeah, the mountaineering portions of things on the channel will have been brought to you by Big Boys PEV. And thanks to everybody who has checked something off the list. I never expect you to. Don't ever feel obligated to do anything like that. I'm just happy to get to spend some time with you. But if we've got a tent and an e-bike and 2 batteries for the e-bike and most or all of the other stuff, then, I think we're about ready. When some good weather hits, which is right around the corner, it could be as early as September, or it could be as early September. Usually by mid-September, we could do an overnighter without sweating to death. It could even be pretty pleasant depending on where we go. Maybe Red Rock Canyon or the Red Rock Campground. I don't know. That's opening in September. So yeah, a whole new world of possibilities now. Thanks again, Big Boys PEV. Oh, my stats in chat just disappeared and then came back. Like the amount of you that are here and the likes and stuff, and then all the comments just went away and then came back. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do eventually all of those things then, baby love. But we will have tomorrow, I guess, a tent that it even says in the description, in the title, is good for mountaineering. So who am I to argue? So we'll have to give it a try, I guess. But it looks like a really good tent, actually, and I'm really looking forward to getting that. And thanks again, Big Boys PEV. Big Boys PEV, who's got a couple of new awesome highboy products, the C1 e-bike and the new, what's it, the 300X, or I keep forgetting what the scooter's called. But yeah, you guys, if you haven't yet, go and check out Big Boys PEV's new highboy vehicles, which are awesome. And I would love to try them both, especially the C1 bike. I really want that. If I am so fortunate to continue to establish a personal electric vehicle collection, I would absolutely love to have that C1 bike in there. It looks awesome. It looks like you're having fun with it so far. So go check that out, guys, if you haven't already. Go show some love, spread it around the way we do, So, yeah, I think you're right, baby love. It does look awesome. I like let's check out here some pictures again. I'm not going to be able, this is going to be too big to set up inside of my apartment or anything. When we get a nicer weather day, maybe we'll take this thing out somewhere where we can set it up and test it out and see how it all works. Get a leg up on a camping trip, But it's got like one thing I like about it here is if you don't put the rainfly thing on it, it's just open air like that, so good ventilation. And then you put the rainfly on top of that, but it's got the zip up thing there. So you see you got like a little porch and vestibule there and a good amount of space inside the tent. I think that looks good. I think it's going to work out quite nicely. This is going to be awesome. So, yeah, well said, baby love. And of course, I know most of you already are subscribed to baby love and check out her channel. Everybody go show some love to everybody. If you see someone in the comments and you haven't checked them out yet, chances are they have a channel or might have a channel and some content that you'd be very interested in seeing. And we're all friends here and we all support each other, so spread it around, guys. That's what we're about. My ear is really bothering me. I hope I don't have an infection. I just can't really deal with that right now. I'm gonna eat something after this. I think, I don't know what. I didn't get nearly enough at the store this morning. They didn't have anything good out. All the hamburger meat, I was gonna get that. It was regular priced, and it was like, sell by today. So it was yesterday's meat. And it's still at regular price. So I didn't get any. I didn't get like half of the stuff that I wanted at the store today. So I didn't even get any cereal. I've been eating cereal more too. I don't know why. It's been like decent prices again on cereal. I remember when it was really expensive and now it seems to be going back down. Yeah, could be a lot worse, I guess, at this time of night though. Baby Love has been a lot worse, but it's still definitely summertime in Vegas. No doubt about that. I guess it's supposed to be a little bit cooler tomorrow, a couple of degrees cooler, but more humid. So it's just like a wash. It doesn't even make a difference. It's just going to be as hot in a different way. But, soon we'll all be complaining about how cold it is. Well, not soon, but, before you know it. It always comes sooner than I expect. Yeah, it's still hot, and it looked like it was going to back off a little bit. They had originally said like a couple of 102s and stuff, which is really not so bad. Um, but yeah, now it's going to be hotter than that again. But inevitably, time ticks away, and cooler weather will come. But not not fast enough. It did feel really good out this morning though when I was riding the scooter to the store, and it was about 77, a nice dry 77, and the sun, you could just barely start to see sunlight a little bit. And I was on the S2R Plus going 19 miles an hour and getting chilly for the first time in months. So anyway, what else was I going to tell you? Something happened earlier now I can't remember. I don't know. I'm having an awful lot of brain farts lately. I mean, of course, I'm not getting any younger, and I'm certainly not the picture of health. But sometimes things are just foggy, and I don't know why. I've had vivid recollections from like 30 years ago today, like it had just happened, but I don't remember things that happened earlier in this day. I don't know. Is that what getting old is all about? I guess. I don't know. I'm probably just not getting enough sleep lately, I think has been the problem mostly. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see when I can put a van deal together, Dustin. Um, Hold on, let's see. Yeah, the sun was extra bright this morning, but until the sun really came up over the mountain, it was really really pleasant out this morning. Hopefully it'll be that way tomorrow. It's supposed to be more humid though, more moisture coming in, but we'll see. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna move right away. No, I'm definitely not gonna move till I at least have a van and the weather's better, Dustin. Maybe when we're doing the van thing though, maybe the van gets haunted too. We'll have to see. Oh, Honeycomb, honeycomb cereal. That's a good call, Ted. That's an excellent cereal, I must say. I actually looked at honeycomb the other day. Recently, the most recent box of cereal that I had was Rice Krispies. Before that, it was store brand Frosted Mini Wheats, which I think are as good as the regular Frosted Mini Wheats, but much less money. Like $1.99, I think they were, and still really good. I've had Reese's Puffs lately. I've had Captain Crunch lately. Um, all the cereal that I loved with a kid, loved as a kid, I was, I've been eating again recently. So, no, you're right, Big Boys PEV. I'm trying to sleep better, and it's my own fault that I'm not sleeping well most of the time. And if the ghost would quit unplugging the fan, um, but I don't know. I also need to get out more. It's been so hot this summer that I've been cooped up a lot, and that's been making me not sleep as well. But that's all, about to change. It's going to start to get better, and the temperatures get better, and the days get a little shorter. The sun sets a little earlier, and you can go out at a reasonable time and not get heat stroke. So that's going to help a lot too. If I can actually go out and do things more and use up some energy, I'll sleep a lot better, I think. Yeah, that is a possibility, baby love. I was really trying to get a deal going on that thing, but I was just a little ways off. And the guy said, we could slide you through if you got 5 grand down. I was like, well, no. Because it's like my proof of income situation. It's kind of, I showed enough, I was able to show enough money going into one account, but it's just kind of a trick. It's not all my money. I could just kind of able to make it look like it was. Um, and I was hoping that was going to be enough to slide it through, but the best deal they've come back with was like $5,000 down. And so it's like, the guy's like, how close do you think you can get to 5 grand? And I said, oh, probably about 0 grand. He's like, yeah, we're probably not going to be able to do it then right now. But, I don't know. We'll see how it goes in the future. Banks are kind of tight right now. The car market is absolutely falling apart. Prices are falling off. If you want like a new truck right now or a Dodge Charger or something, you can save tons of money. No, I get you. Big Boys PV. We're working on that. I might be able to get a local dealer to finance me or something if I like shouted them out in videos or something, maybe, if I can get enough of a subscriber base to make them want to take a chance on me. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, no, we're all, I think most of us are still waiting on our $1 million. I'm glad you brought that up, baby love. That reminds me, I better check my notifications. No, it looks like mine hasn't arrived yet, but I hope everybody else's does soon. But yeah, then you wouldn't have to worry about. I wouldn't have to worry about financing. I could just go and be like, yeah, I want that one. Here's the money. I was only looking. It was like a $13,000 van, $12,900 and something dollars, which is not a lot of money to pay for a vehicle these days, and it's still pretty nice too. Probably a lot of life left. A good small payment. Reasonable. So that should have been a deal. It should have worked out, but it did not, unfortunately. But yeah, if we had our $1 million, that would be a whole different story. So anyway, I wasn't planning on being on this long tonight. It's already 9 something. This whole day has gotten away from me. I don't know. I got a feeling I'm going to feel better when I wake up in the morning. And baby love, I hope it's the same situation for you. We're all very much worried about you, baby love, and I hope your swelling goes down and you get to feeling better right away. I suspect if I have a good night's sleep myself, I'll feel a little bit better in the morning, or at least that's what I'm telling myself. I'm worried about this earache, though. It does kind of feel like an infection. I hope not. We'll see. I'm hoarse, too. That's kind of has been really dry around here and kind of windy, too. Breezy, anyway. So there's been a lot more dust in the air and such. Anyway, man, I'm still like, I can't believe we're getting a tent tomorrow that we can use for mountaineering. Here's another look, guys. Oh, yeah. That's a good looking tent. I'm really excited about that. And thanks again, Big Boys PEV. That was really an awesome thing of you to do. So, shout out again, Big Boys PEV, for checking a real big item off of the wish list. They're real big, literally and figuratively. I mean, in size, it's a 4-person tent, I guess. So it should be big enough that we can put the bike inside of it, so the hills have eyes people don't come and steal the bike in the middle of the night. That'll probably be the least of my worries, actually. But I'll feel a lot better if I can have the tent. Well, a tent that I can carry on the bike, which this seems to be, that I can also fit the bike inside of and still sleep comfortably, which this also seems to be, that seems to be the situation. So very much looking forward to that. That's going to be awesome. And thanks again, Big Boys PEV. So I guess I'm going to have, what do I even have to eat? I don't know. Snack stuff, peanuts and granola bars. I guess I'm gonna have some of that. But anyway, and then I'm gonna turn in because I got to get up early and do a few things, and perhaps I'll see you at some point in the morning, or perhaps it'll be in the evening and we'll go do that thing that I was gonna do tonight, but wasn't really feeling up to it. So in any case, it's great to get to spend some time with you, like always. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and that everything goes as well as it possibly can for you. And baby love, really take care of yourself, please. Keep an eye on it. If you need anything you think I can do, let me know. And if you need to go get some help, please do. I mean, get it taken care of if it needs to be. But anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful, awesome, amazing weekend. Thanks again, Big Boys PEV, for this awesome tent that we're going to use for mountaineering and such. And yeah, a lot of things to look forward to, guys. So think happy thoughts and have a wonderful weekend, and take care of yourselves. And thanks for all the likes and the comments and the moderating. Miss A especially, thank you for taking care of the chat the way you did earlier, and posting links, everybody for everything. It's always just wonderful. And Eric, thank you. Oh yeah. So yeah, have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.